Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Andy Borregala is set to kick off.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. He had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Niner defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Escapes the defender. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Now, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. Slot man moves right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he's going to be taken down, sacked. Back around the 18-yard line. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. A first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
There's a short one complete to Harris. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. The Niners at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Hey, let's go. 60 Bison.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Bloom will swing this out to Blue. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 11.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bloom. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal. He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now 2nd and 9.
Go! Cowboy 8-7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Warriors 17. 18 Rattler 8-21.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Niners' 11-yard line.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Cap 60. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And his kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for the Niners. 58 yards.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
At the 22-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Intended
But this
for the
defense is
wideout.
going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march for the chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
The
Point
kicker
after
on
here,
for the
coming up.
extra point.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Saints 17, 49ers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Ready, set.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 60 by.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6 chat. Chat. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bloom going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hawks 70. Hawks. Cup 19. Cup 19. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Sag. Hey, smash. 70 range. 70 range.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a short one complete to Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Bloom. He's got his target. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go street. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Hut, hut.
Blue is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up, and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Saints 17, 49ers 14. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Check smash. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Go.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go again with Blue. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Drops it to Blue, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now third down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Third. Right there.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
7 players. 19, 18, runner, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
8 yards.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's third and 3.
Third down.
Ready, break. Warriors 70, down. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Good position to be in here. Second and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 49ers 47-yard line.
Go street. Check, match, check. 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Cougar 19. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on. Hey, pass the 60, pass the 60, go.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Saints 24, 49ers 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
79. 65. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
To throw from his end zone. Bloom. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Out of the gun now on third down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now he's going to step up and run. And the Saints are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, the RPO will keep it himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 3 yards out. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At the 60, at the 60. Come on, set. Liking 18. Take go.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
At the 41. A gain of
And we're
a
at the
yard.
41, second and 9.
Set. 60, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Third down and 9
This is certainly a
yards to
team that
go.
has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Bronco 80, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down. Bloom. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Back to throw again. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Drop 60,
At
drop
the
60.
44-yard line.
Hey, nothing nice. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Warriors 70, 65 catch, 65 catch, Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
19, Panther 9, Panther 60,
At the
Panther 60.
16-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
2nd and 2. hits him in stride. And the 49ers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, first and goal.
Here we go, sack. Cowboy 80.
Now a toss, left side, it's Blue. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second down, goal to go.
Go.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next, the score is Saints 31, 49ers 28.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Saints, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.